Hey guys, this is my 8th Pokemon Alphabetical Marathon match, and this time I get a reasonably diverse team with, I think it's 4 NUs and 2 BLs. We agreed to BLs were allowed, but so that's why he has a Yanmega. So I start off with a Credilli, set up the Stealth Rock just because I can really, and he overprotects and goes for the Air Slash after setting up a substitute. I just go for the Stone Edge. This is offensive Credilli with Stone Edge, Earthquake, Stealth Rock, and Recover. Because even without Sandstorm and any investment defense-wise, it's still pretty bulky. So here he goes for another substitute. I just wanted to see if he had the Bug Buzz, because normally they pretty much do. It's like 99%, but I may as well have just gone for it, knowing I can take a Bug Buzz either way, and that's precisely what I do. But unfortunately his Yanmega has a good chance, since I don't have anything that really can take more than 2 hits really, so I can't switch into anything too safely. And yeah, what I should have done here is not let Credilli stay in, because even though it did survive and breaks the Stone Edge, the move I make after this is terrible. I played terribly this battle, but this one was one of my worst plays. Should have gone, knowing that the Bug Buzz was coming, I should have switched into Crobat, who quad resist the Bug Buzz, break the substitute with a Sludge Bomb or Heat Wave, knowing I can take at least 1 hit, even after a Bug Buzz, because it would do pitiful damage, and then knock out the Yanmega, knowing it can't, is a checkmate situation, since it can't switch out due to Stealth Rock. Unfortunately, I don't do that, and I switch into Crobat here, getting a Bug Buzz again, which was stupid, and I should have just let Credilli die, even though it did come in use later during the battle. So I go with the Heat Wave. Probably should have gone for the Sludge Bomb, just in case it missed. But either way, it doesn't make a difference. And now his Yanmega has ridiculous speed, and Yanmega has pretty good special attack. Fortunately, he doesn't carry the Hypnosis, or maybe he did but didn't use it, because that would have screwed me even further, unless it missed, which would have been a good thing. Either way, he's on +6 now, and I just switch into my, Delibird, with the Hustle, Banded, Ice Shard, will easily KO the Yanmega, and it's pretty good damage, because with Hustle and all that jazz, it's got pretty good attack, and Choice Band gives it even higher. If you see how much this Ice Shard does, since I don't really know what a Survivor can do, I haven't faced one for a while, or not in this marathon, definitely, and haven't battled one in a while. I know they're normally mixed, Scarf or Life Orb Scarf, and how much that Ice Shard? It's over 1/2, which is pretty good, because Stab, Hustle, Band, it's pretty powerful. So he goes for a Flamethrower, but Delibird has paper thin defense, not even paper thin, lower than paper thin, if that's even possible, tissue paper thin defenses, and it just can't take one, unfortunately. The webcam was slightly at angle, but what can you do? Here I make another terrible decision. I switch into my Crawdaunt, either hoping I could take Giga Drain, set up Dragon Dance, and then take out the Survivor. Fortunately, it's a easy 1-hit KO, and he gets so much of his health back. This was one of the worst plays I could have possibly done. He gets back to 3/4 health, and I just lose a guy for effectively nothing. So I switched to Crest, and I might go on a bit of a rant about Crest, seeing how powerful it is. It should really not be BL, it's definitely OU, even with Tyranitar and Sizzle lurking around the corners every second of the time Cresselia is around. It can still do. It takes the Dark Pulse very well. It can normally not be 2-hit, normally not even 3-hit KO, and with Sleep Talk it cancels out the Sandstorm, so Moonlight isn't necessary. Rest, Sleep Talk, Charge Beam, Ice Beam is this set, and it works relatively well. It should definitely not be OU, I believe. OU is definitely the way forward for it. So yeah, I should have just gone for the charge beam again because I forgot about the life orb damage that he was taking, thinking that another charge beam would not knock it out. But it didn't really affect the battle, since you see that the next guy he switches into, which I believe is an Espeon. If not, sorry, but I believe it is an Espeon. Yes. Probably Specs or Scarf. But I know I could take a non-spec Shadow Ball and rest off the damage, but I didn't want to take the risk, knowing that Cresselia can be very useful. Drinking Shadow Ball, knowing its choice, since Espeons aren't very good unless they're not choice, and just go for this thing. And now Delcatty is also pretty good. This is a max defense, max HP I believe, Delcatty, with Toxic, Thunder Wave, Sucker Punch, and Sing, with Wide Lens, which increases accuracy of both Toxic and Sing. And fortunately the Sing hits due to the Wide Lens, slight increase in accuracy. Delcatty has the ability Normalize, which makes all its moves normal, so a Thunder Wave can hit ground types, Electivire, Jolteon, and paralyze them without any problem. What else can it do? It could Toxic, Poison, and Steel types, but the one thing it can't do is affect Ghost, since they wall it, since all of the moves are now normal. So I go for the Recover here, hoping that the Gardevoir will stay asleep, which it does. I go for a second Recover here with my Cridily, knowing it can take any hit by the Gardevoir. Unfortunately, he carries the Will-O-Wisp, not the Thunder Wave, which I was hoping, even though most do carry Will-O-Wisp, since Gardevoir is a pretty special defensive bulky, and so can take special hits but not physical hits, and since Burn halves the physical attack of the opponent, that's what it happens. So I just go for the Stone Edge, I believe, and very unfortunately, oh no I don't, I thought I would have missed the Stone Edge because I don't remember taking out the Swellow here. I switch into Cresselia knowing it's a good counter to Gardevoir, since the Will-O-Wisp can't do much, the rest can't, Psychic won't do much, and this is what I should have switched to in the first place, rest off all the damage, and yeah. I know that I can take U-turn easily and rest off the damage, which is what I do. Unfortunately, gets a crit. U-turn base power crit is 280. I know I could have taken the Facade, which was only base 210, even after its boost. I know I could have definitely taken it, rest off the damage, and been back to full, which would have been a fantastic thing. And Cresselia, as you would see later, none of his guys will be able to touch it. It can easily take at least 2 Facade, kill it off with an Ice Beam or a Charge Beam. Can take at least 2 SP on Shadow Ball, and he, as you'll see later, which okay, I won't reveal it yet. I'll reveal it at the end. His Gardevoir won't be able to touch him, and his final guy I will reveal later. So I go for this Stone Edge here, hoping for the crit, and even without a crit, it takes it to red health, which is absolutely fantastic. As you'll see, I survive on 1 HP, completely pointless, but has survived nonetheless. He goes for the Psychic again, just maybe 1 more PP, bit useless. So switching to Delcatty here, and Delcatty performs Mini Sweep here. It goes for the Sucker Punch, and it's not super effective since it's normal type, but it stabs, so base 120 rather than base 160, not too bad. And since not many know about Delcatty's ability or what it can do, he switches to Swellow, and I have nothing else to do better, so nothing better to do, so I just go for the Sucker Punch, and I probably got maximum damage here, but it KOs the Swellow, which is hilarious in my opinion. Delcatty, with no attack investment, just KO'd half Swellow. He switches into Gardevoir now. I know it's game. I can't take out 2 guys with a Delcatty. Goes for the Will-O-Wisp here. I should have gone for the swing. I should have gone for the Toxic, knowing that synchronized ability would have just simply poisoned me, knowing that I would still have my attacks, but attacks are not halved since the Burn halves your attack, and Sucker Punch is my only offensive move, so I just go for the Toxic here. it just poisons it. And yeah, his last guy, which he doesn't show since I'm not able to take out this Guard of War in time, is a Milotic, and I'm pretty sure Cresselia would have been able to take out a Milotic relatively easy, because after a couple of charge beams it will do decent damage. And that's about it. It was quite a diverse team. Some weaknesses were covered, some were not. I played quite bad since, yeah, pretty bad. Not terrible, but a couple of very important decisions that, in hindsight, I should have not done. But I hope you enjoyed the battle. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the near future.